Hi everyone, it's Miss Michelle at the Southfield Public Library. Today I'm wearing my mask because I want to be safe and keep others around me safe at the library. Don't forget to wear your mask. Today we're making a craft for our story time. We're going to make this really cool marble paper with some things that you have at home. What you need to have out on your table is you need a tablecloth because this gets messy. You want to be in a space that you can get messy and that's easy to clean up. I have some water sitting next to me for when I need to wash up my fingers, and I've got some paper toweling too. The other things we need for this project are ordinary shaving cream, ordinary food coloring, a piece of cardboard, straws or Q-tips or something to swirl with. I have paper index cards to do the coloring on, and I've got some paper plates laid out so that I can dry my paper when I use it. This is really simple and a lot of fun. First, what you want to do is take your shaving cream. Now make sure you ask about the shaving cream. You'll want to use some plain shaving cream. Make sure Mom or Dad won't miss it. And you just spray it. Spray it inside of your container. Mine made bubbles like that. The next step is to take the the food coloring, and drop that into the shaving cream. You can do this randomly. You can plan out what colors you'd like to do. The colors will swirl together and make new colors, which is really kind of cool. The samples I showed you, I did not use green food coloring. I used the yellow, blue, and red. And when the yellow and blue touched each other, they made green. So that's what I'm going to do today too. This is gel food coloring. This works well even with the liquid food coloring too. So whatever you've got at home, give it a try. Now there's no way to mess this up. It's your own imagination. I'm going to take a Q-tip and I'm going to swirl the color around. And you can see it's changing the way the shaving cream looks. It's adding swirls. You can add as much food coloring as you like, but I would suggest getting started, seeing what it looks like before you add more, because you can always add more, but you cannot take it out. The interesting thing about this project too is you can see it doesn't take a lot of shaving cream, and you can always change it up by wiping it out and starting again. What you could do is you could draw a picture. You could draw a sun over here and make some grass. You could make waves like in the ocean. You can do whatever you like. Now that I've got it all mixed up, I'm going to set my Q-tip here to keep it from making a big mess anywhere else. I'm going to grab a piece of my index card paper, and you can see it's the kind with lines on it. I'm just using the back. You can make a note for somebody with it. And you just lay it inside of the shaving cream and push down a little bit. When you push down, it's going to pick up the shaving cream, and it's also going to pick up the color. Here's the messy part. Are you ready? When you pick it up, it's going to have lots of shaving cream on it. You can see there, right? And because it's such a light paper, it curled up on me. Next, I take my piece of cardboard and I scrape off the shaving cream that's there. And look, it leaves behind the beautiful image. I'm wiping the shaving cream on the side of my container, right here, because I don't need it. You could reuse that shaving cream if you wanted to. I'm going to wipe it off of my card as much as I can get off. Look at how pretty. Just a random swirls. And I'm going to leave it here on my paper plate to dry. You'll want to push it down so that it's as flat as possible and take off any extra. Now you'll notice it makes color on my fingers. The blue is especially difficult to get off, so be really careful with the blue. So look inside, you can see that my picture has become pretty flat. But I can take my Q-tip again and I can swirl around and make more swirls. The swirls are all going in a circular direction like this. Now I can take and make a line through them if I wanted to. Look at that. I've got like swirls with a line in the center here. It's kind of pretty. I'm going to use this spot for my next card. So I grab a new card and I pop it on and push down on the shaving cream, just like before. You don't have to push real hard, just gentle, and lift it up, and my design is hidden. I have to take that cardboard piece again and scrape off. Look, the underneath part looks different than the part that was sitting on top. See how it's straight on top and it's swirly underneath? It's kind of like a magical surprise. You just don't know exactly what you're going to get. So you want to make sure you get most of the shaving cream off because you don't want it to dry on there. Although you could wipe it off later. It's really not that big a deal. See how beautiful? And you can set it aside to dry and flatten it out. And you just keep going like that. Continue to create until your shaving cream is all done or you decide you want to use different colors. Thank you for joining me today on our craft where we made marble paper with shaving cream and colored food coloring. I hope you have these items at home and you can try this project out too. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the story times. I miss you all. Thank you for joining me today for our craft.